Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Crusader Sports Network. Tonight, it's the district opener for Jesuit soccer, as one of the biggest games of the year is about to kick off right here on Crusader Sports Network, as your straight Jesuit Fighting Crusaders take on the Elsik Rams. As we welcome you inside the broadcast booth, I'm Thomas Hatfield. That's Landon Fulton. Landon, a huge game to start things out. Elsik isn't good at many athletics, but soccer, they have been a powerhouse for quite a while.
Yeah, we've actually had some good games against them in the past couple of years. Some of them have been streamed, some of them have not been. It's definitely going to be a tough matchup to start the divisional round. Our JV team did win 4-1, but varsity obviously is a whole different thing. We're going to have to play the whole 80 minutes. So we do 40-minute halves and with a 10-minute halftime. So that's what we'll be bringing you today, 11-on-11 soccer, 40-minute halves. And I'm not exactly sure. Do we have the starting lineup?
We don't have a starting lineup. We do have a roster for Jesuit. However, we unfortunately we were not able to procure ourselves one for Elsik, so we'll just have to go off player numbers for them, unfortunately. But sometimes that's just the way it is in what we do. But like I said, huge matchup to start. The winner of this game the past few years has gone on to win the district title.
Really?
So, yes, these are two teams that ever since the district realignment have consistently been the top two teams in District 23-6A. The past 2 years especially, it has been uber competitive. Of course, we all remember the 2021 season when we won the district title on the final game of the season against Elsik. That game was actually the last regular season stream here on Crusader Sports Network. And then, of course, last year, unfortunately, the Crusaders lost out the district title to Elsik on the final day of the season. So it's really going to come down to this. All the players know this game is really important, and it even showed in the JV game. It kind of seemed like a different atmosphere to other JV games I've watched.
Yeah, there were definitely a lot of people here, more than usual, and there was a lot of celebration when Jesuit took the lead 2-1, and as we got further ahead, it kind of got calmed down a little bit, but the 4-1 win, is going to be great for morale for the varsity team and for the fans here, even though it is pretty cold. We're nice and warm in here, however. Definitely going to have to keep up the morale, though. Jesuit's going to be playing a 5-4-1 formation, at least to start off with. That's what I've been told. So that's 5 forwards, 4 people in the midfield, and 1 defender, as well as the goalie.
Actually, that means 4-5-1, 5-4-1, or 4-5-1. That means 4 or 5 defenders, 5 or 4 midfielders, and 1 attacking.
One attacker, yeah.
So, just to correct you a little bit there, but Elsik, of course, will be coming out in. We expect to be a 4-4-2 based on the highlights I've watched in the past few weeks on Huddle and whatnot, so should be pretty run-of-the-mill formations as far as we're concerned for Elsik. So, yeah, we'll just have to see. So, yeah, coming into this week, Jesuit coming off a 1-0 loss against Northbrook last Friday. However, the Crusaders have been able to avoid loss in 4 of their last 6 games. They've won 3, drawn 1, and lost 2. Their one draw was to South Lake Carroll, who, in their own right, are quite the soccer powerhouse themselves. Elsik is coming off a 5-0 win over Nimitz. They are currently undefeated on the year. And listen to some of these stats, because they are nuts. Not only have they not given up a single goal all year, they have the least amount of goals they've scored have been 3. And they have scored 8 goals in a single game 3 times already this season.
That is pretty incredible. Jesuit has had a little bit of trouble against some of these better teams. There was a pretty tough loss for us a while back, but we have been playing pretty good as of recent, and hopefully we'll get that first goal on Elsik this year. That would be a really great thing for the guys to celebrate about, especially if it means a win.
Yeah, they're really going to have to step it up here. I mean, you talk about this Elsik attack, it is potent. And the big thing that they've really been going on based on the highlights I've watched is they have very fast starts. And that's something Jesuit needs to avoid. This has been a very heavily second half favored team. Like we saw it against Pasadena, we're down 1-0 going into half, scored 3 in the second. It's going to be important that the Crusaders get at least 1 or 2 on the board. They're going to have to keep pace with Elsik.
Yeah, that's always a good thing to do. just getting a fast start out. I mean, we saw that in the 2014 World Cup final. Germany scored very quickly and just kept their lead throughout the entirety of the game. Obviously, that's a bit back and a whole different level of soccer, but it's a good thing to apply across the board, and I know that they'll definitely have talked about this, of course. So it's going to be interesting to see what we come out with and what the starting plays are going to be.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I said, speaking of starts, Crusaders start hasn't been the hottest. 4-4-1 to start after a couple losses and struggles to start the year. Not really what we've been used to the past few years. This is usually a team that starts out very hot. Not really this cold, but they've been able to find form, as I mentioned. So how important is it going to be that they keep that going here today?
Oh yeah, definitely. Just keeping up what we've been doing, like you said, and getting so that we're not falling behind in the game early, of course, is going to be very important, but also making sure that we pace ourselves because, like you said, we have been more of a second half team here, making sure that we can sustain what we're doing throughout the second half instead of kind of pushing everything to the first half in an effort to get ahead of Elsik early, which we should do in somewhat of a manner, but I don't think we should rush ourselves or try and run out of steam for the second half.
Yeah, absolutely. We are still around 4 minutes away from kickoff, or at least the announcements of the starting lineups. Stick with us here on Crusader Sports Network. We've got a good matchup coming your way. Straight Jesuit, Elsik, coming your way. Kickoff here in just a couple of minutes.
Mic test. Mic test.
I have full control on where it goes. Yeah. Can you turn it like now? Can I turn it? Really quickly? They're not live. They can't. I know. But yeah. Be like, hello. No, they can't hear you. There's no audio. I know. Okay, I got it. Well, I mean, it shows. There is audio, just depending on how close you get to the camera. No. Yes, look, you see that? The audio is. If you want like a chair and stuff, I can hook you up. Okay. I'm not sure about a desk, but we'll improvise. You stay. Oh, it does. Okay. Defaults. No, wait. such a good spot to watch the baseball game.
Yeah, you can watch like.
Well, I'll hack my eye.
Very sure.
My mother is also from the Fierce, I believe. Huh? Yeah, I don't want her to sit on the ground. And if you can't, then just so what? She's just like sitting down there. Oh, she is. Never mind. In the pink. If you like lean all the I don't want to step on that. Okay. Well, you have something so you can sit if it's like halftime.
I'm just gonna sit in this a bit, I think.
Yeah. W. And you said it's not doing audio? Okay. Well, one of the kids on their
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and soccer fans. Welcome to tonight's contest between the Elsik Rams and strict Jesuit Crusaders opening district play.
One of the kids
The lineup for Elsik Bossa. Number 1,
This is live.
goalkeeper Luis Hernandez.
It's live?
Number 2, Emmanuel Bertrado. Number 3, Alexis Yanes.
One of them?
Number
That's
4,
yeah.
Umar Barreto. Number 5, Joshua Aguirre.
Me and Dylan spoke.
Number 6,
We went over
Diego
there to
Herrera.
He just ignored us.
Number 7, JJ
we were like,
Castellanos.
and he just
Number 8, Christian Rivas.
like, bro.
Number 9, Carlos Benitez. Number 10, Anthony Torres. Number 11, Elvin Torcio. Number 12, Jelaine Barajas.
This way. So we're also.
Number 13, Edgar Galvez.
Yeah, I can record all this.
Number 14, Alexander Mata.
So I can like.
Number 15, Jacob Ordenez, sorry.
Sick.
Number 16, Diego Salamanca. Number 17, Leonardo Cervantes. Number 18, Jose Reyes. Number 20, Chris Diaz. Number 21, Cesar Borja.
Then again, they.
Number 22, Chris Medina. Number 25, Paulo Aguirre. And your head coach, Vincenzo Cox.
For soccer, it's just like basic streams.
And now for your straight Jesuit Crusaders. Number 1, goalkeeper Fernando Oliveira. Number 2, Kobe
Not
Chinwuba.
really.
Number 3, Jack Herbo. Number 4, Andrea
Well, I barely have
Santos.
to move this. Even if I do,
Number
I would have to move
5,
it like.
Sebastian
completely.
Villamil.
I don't need
Number 6, Josh Rubio.
You're so excited.
Number 7, Federico Melena.
It's fun. You should join us.
Number 8, Javier Hernandez Molina. Number 9,
If you join
Jack
us, you
Brody.
could just become like an announcer.
Number 10, Hendrik Machado. Number 11, Gabriel Fernandez. Number 12, Ricardo Pardo. Number 13, Gabriel Matos.
So basically.
Number 14, Colin Fernandez.
No,
Number 15, Mateo Valcarcel.
I was gonna say like, no,
Number
if I get a
16,
date on the home.
Hadi
Hey,
Soher.
okay,
like, invite
that's
me
fair.
up here.
I could bring you up here.
Number 18,
guys are-
And she'd
Robbie
be hella
Wood.
impressed.
Number 19, Santino Moretti.
If I drop it at 8, it's
Number 20, Santino Fernandez.
staggered.
Number 21, Ethan Smith. Number 22, Sebastian Kite. Number 23, Ryan Fetzer. Number 24, Dylan York. Number 25, Aiden Butler. Number 26, James Chandler.
And she skipped it, Chris. She's talking about assault.
Number 28,
Couldn't have been like,
sorry,
yeah,
number
pedophile.
29, Cesar Village.
Our age. I know.
Number 31, Ben Black. And head coach, Bill McDonald.
What?
Please stand for the prayer and anthem. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. Father in heaven, we ask your blessing on the game we are about to play. Give each one of us the courage to play this game in a manner which by our words and our actions is pleasing to you. Let us enter into this competition in a spirit of sportsmanship and with the respect for the members of the opposing team. We ask you, Father, to bless each one of us, especially the coaches, officials, parents, and players. Keep us under the protection of your Son, Jesus Christ, and help us be aware of his presence with us in this game. Amen. St. Ignatius of Loyola, pray for us. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
The handshake being exchanged, and we are just about ready to go here on Crusader Sports Network this evening. As the teams make their way to the sideline. Landon, final thoughts before we get to kickoff.
We need to start fast, keep the momentum going, get the guys out there, get them energized, hopefully get an early goal on them, and use that momentum and build it throughout the first half. Going to the second half, same mindset, make sure everybody's doing well, take people out, get some subs in if needed, and just keep the momentum going. Even though we know this team is really good, we also know that we're really good as well, and we can do this. So I just think not getting a negative attitude, even though nobody scored a goal on them, nobody has scored a goal on them this season. We just need to stay positive and try and not think about any of the other games and keep positive mindset and get some goals.
Absolutely. Couldn't have said it better myself on that one. Goaltending matchups tonight. Fernando Olivero is expected to be the starting goalkeeper for the Crusaders here this evening. As for the Rams, we were actually able to get a roster for them here at the last minute. Mr. D'Souza provided it to us, so shout out to him. Luis Hernandez is expected to be the starting goalkeeper for them this evening. So, if it is Luis Hernandez indeed, he has been one of the top goalkeepers so far. I mean, they haven't allowed that many shots, but when they have, he's come up clutch. From the highlights I've watched, I can tell you that right now. So, as Jesuit takes the field, it's time for Jesuit soccer. District play about to get underway here, as we see some of the guys taking the pitch for the Crusaders. As announced, Jack Herbold, one of the guys out there right now, as well as Aiden Guthrie taking the field behind him. Josh Rubio, one of the senior captains of this team.
Yeah, a lot of seniors starting tonight, district play. Not a ton of guys outside of seniors on here. We've got a lot of juniors as well, and a couple of sophomores. One of those guys who has been on this team since he was a sophomore, Andres Savas, great defender. Seen some good plays from him throughout this year and last year. He plays a lot of the game, sometimes all the game, most of the time all the game, and he's done a lot of good stuff for us over the past couple of years. So very excited to see this matchup tonight as we are about to get underway, it looks like.
Elsik going to be the team kicking off here, and a correction on the formation. That is a 4-3-3 that we see. As off we go from Clay Stadium, district play underway. Nice pass up, handled there, knocked away. Elsik quickly regains possession at midfield. Passing the ball now off to Alexis Yanez. He'll pass it now to Osmar Berete. Now off, and a nice interception there. That was a great job there. Jack Herbold was the main guy in. Gabriel Fernandez has it now. Pass over as, let's see if they can draw the foul on that. They will.
Wow. Very early foul there. 40 seconds into the game. That is Jack Brody who drew the foul there. 6'4", tallest guy on the team. He's going to get... the Crusaders are going to kick, and it looks like Sebastian Kayat's going to kick it off. He is one of those juniors on the team, and we already got the ball close to Elsik.
Set piece comes in. It is knocked away. Picking it up, Javier Hernandez Molina. Passing it back all the way to Fernando Olivero. Looking for a pass. He'll move it towards midfield. However, that will be offsides as the flag goes up.
Interesting.
Yeah, looked like...
Very close there, yeah.
Looked like Rubio just got behind the defender there.
So that looks like it'll be Alexis Yanez kicking it, maybe? Yeah, that's him.
As we continue here, passing it around, Emmanuel Bugralto now back to him. He'll pass it as, yeah, that was just unawareness of where the lines are. And it can be hard to tell on a field like this in dark blue at night. So you really got to be paying attention.
Yeah, especially this is an American football field usually. But these guys do play out here as well, and it is the blue lines that determine the sidelines here.
Through pass in, could not get through. However, now a through pass being attempted. However, a slide tackle and knocked the ball out of bounds. However, Elsik will quickly pick it up.
Great play there. Got all ball. Didn't even do anything that could possibly draw a foul. And Elsik has a little bit of confusion who's going to kick it in. But looks like we've got number 17 maybe over there to kick it in. Leonardo Cervantes.
Here in the...
Throw it in, sorry.
Here in the 4th minute, we get our first substitutions of the night. Remember, in UIL soccer, there are unlimited substitutions throughout the match. You can make as many as you want. So we're going to see quite a bit of personnel changes. Here we go, pass in. That will be, looks like a goal kick, and it will be. Looked like it went just off the boot of Chris Medina.
Yeah, that unlimited substitutions rule is very interesting, I've thought. Like we saw in the World Cup, they have upped it to 5, but it is less than that in some leagues. But this is a very cool and interesting take on it, I think.
Long ball sent in, however, headed away, fought for, as Ryan Fetzer looked for it there. Now picked up on the far side. Looks like the whistle blew. He'll get a shot at a set piece here.
No chance there.
Herbold will knock it up. Fernandez looking for possession, can't get it, stolen by Alexander Mata. Pass up, over. Gets it, as that'll be knocked away. Medina could not come up with it as Herbold clears it away. Very defensive game here in the early going. Both defenses holding stout so far. However, offense is still getting some chances here. Throw in by Carlos Benitez. In the box, that will be a field goal, but it won't count.
Way too high there. And, yeah, we'll get another possession by the goalie, and Straight Jesuit's going to get the ball back. Looks like it's going to be a relatively long kick here.
What?
Maybe not.
Refs?
Good possession. Good split of possession here, I think, so far. We've presented the early goal.
Yes.
Olivero slips as he took that. However, that'll be knocked on the header. Javier Hernandez Molina will bring it in. However, that will be knocked away. Tries to retain possession in the box, however, cleared away.
Yeah, I needed one more touch there, and there just wasn't anyone quite there. Good play, though, getting down there.
Yeah,
That's not something often.
Yeah, Sebastian Villamil also had a nice clear there on the open ball on the attempted through pass. Herbold passes now. That is Fetzer.
This field's also kind
Retaining it now, a pass back to Olivero.
because like I can't really tell the line.
He'll bring it up. Going for the header was
Blue, okay.
Josh Rubio. They block the foul. They won't get it. Ball will go out of bounds. Jesuit ball on the throw-in.
White.
Good throw in.
No, not the white outside line, the white inside.
Looking around, that was Jack Brody. Brody now takes it once again. He looked for the pass out wide, however, he had to carefully avoid the offside, so could not quite complete the pass. That is an errant shot just wide. Wasn't really going to get there, kind of turned off his back foot.
For other reasons.
No, this is another time now. We've got him down there, gotten some good passes, just can't quite get a last pass or two on these guys. They're playing defense so well here.
Yeah, kind of the feeling out process that many matches like these are going to have. I mean, just feeling out the defense. Another pass back to Olivero. That's already the fourth time the Crusaders have done that so far, as not quite being able to come up with that was Hernandez Molina. Long shot, no chance there, straight over the bar.
Yeah, you mentioned they've done this 4 times now, but it has been effective. There's been no shots close to connecting on Olivero here, and he's done a good job of clearing it out and getting the ball to our guys when he does kick it out.
Speaking of that, there's one of his kicks. That will... Fernandez tries to get a boot on it. He will not.
Torres will throw it in here. Try and get it way upfield, and he does.
Manages to keep it on sides as well. Medina, 22 on 22 there, and the flag goes up. That'll be a foul. Medina will get called for that one.
Good call there, I think. Yeah, just kind of forced him into the corner, and he got knocked down, and Olivero's going to get another chance here to kick it out. Right to midfield again. He's been kicking to the left side here mostly. We have been structuring ourselves a little bit down there, but yeah, here it is again. Good kick.
That was a great ball control there by Brody. Herbold looked for Brody there again, couldn't quite hook up. Fetzer takes possession now, however, Elsik wins it back. Pass up as Villamil will just let it go out for the Jesuit throw. Hands it off to Herbold. He'll bring it in. Long throw. However, tries to control it on the sideline. Fernandez off a great header from Brody.
Ooh, bad pass there, though. He had a chance there with Hernandez Molina, not quite, though. And now back to Olivero.
Olivero already had a few times where he's had to handle the ball tonight, mostly on goal kicks and passes back. Hasn't really had to get the ball in his hands so far, as that is cleared away. The Crusaders are able to get it back. However, that ball will go out of bounds. Elsik ball, as Aiden Guthrie tried to kind of get it over the head of the Elsik defender to the guy who was looking for. Oh, this is a long pass in. However, right into the box, Oliveira will not have a problem with that. That'll go out of bounds. As there's the pass. As that'll be knocked right out again. Herbold was in close. As that ball went right to Herbold, however, a good bounce. Shot in as that was saved by Oliveira.
Nice throw there by Oliveira.
Yeah, he had a lot of great throws in the game up against Pasadena. As a chance for Jack Brody here. He'll bring it through.
Got a chance.
It's through. Fernandez could not get in front of the ball. That'll go out for an Elsik throw.
Yeah, that was good, though. Brody got it all the way down there, made the pass. He was just a little bit off, and that was going to be a great play for Strike Jesuit, I think, if he managed to connect there. But Elsik will throw it in. Still on their side of the field, though.
Whistle blows once again. Looks like Herbold was a little strong in there on the tackle.
I have two uncles. My two youngest uncles on my dad's side.
Taking the kick is Omar Barrete. Long pass up, trying to get a boot. Guthrie tried to get a boot on it, could quite not. Torres had it. Villamil takes it now. Up to Fernandez. Looking around. A pass in. That's to Fetzer. Fetzer looking somewhere with it. He finds Brody. That's back to Guthrie.
Good ball awareness by Guthrie.
Villamil takes it now. Pass up. Oh, nice ball control. Jack Brody in the midfield. As he'll just look for an open man, is able to find one. Making a play upfield, that was Andres Savas, one of the senior captains.
Stays on side there. That was a good play.
Fernandez, it's in for him. He'll look for a cross in off the goalkeeper. And right to an Elsik defender. He'll try and clear it away. However, tried to head it. Did not quite work out there.
They're just giving it right to Oliveira every time here.
Yeah, they are. Not really contesting him too much so far. As that's a pass up. Brody passes it off to Fernandez. Fernandez bringing it up the left wing. A nice through pass to Brody. Stays on side. Tries some ball movement there. Fernandez tried to make a play on the ball. Could not there. Did not try strong enough.
Back and forth a little bit here.
Yeah, Herbold as that'll go out of bounds. Let's see who they'll give it to. Elsik. Pass in. That's Guthrie. Looked for a pass to on the right wing, excuse me, as that will be cleared out of bounds by Villamil.
Definitely fast paced so far here. They're just getting it right in bounds, no shenanigans or anything. Trying to get a quick score, but that has not been the case so far here. Strike Jesuit's been defending very well. So has Elsik, though.
Good ball movement here so far. Fernandez able to get it. Looking for somebody. He'll let as Sebastian Kayat will just let it go back to Oliveira. Another long pass. Herbold. Brody. How that's going to be headed away as...
Keeps it in bounds. Good play.
Indeed. Cross in, no good. Fetzer is able to get it. As, oh yeah, I don't know where he was going with that ball.
He played it short into the middle. There may have been something there, but it was a lot of defense back there as well. Still not sure exactly what that was, but the goalkeeper, Hernandez, will take it for Elsik here. Quick pass, too.
Yeah, quick pass, just trying to find a man. Aguirre passes. Oh, they Crusaders briefly take possession, if for but a moment. Fernandez is able to get it back in the midfield. Great ball control there. Fernandez. Looking. Brody. Cleared out of bounds. Jesuit ball likely. As it will be. Brody will take the throw here.
That's fair. Let's shoot blue. Oh no, wait, no, blue wouldn't work. Too many goonies blue.
Headed up. Fernandez tried to control it, could not. Fetzer passes into Herbold. Looking around. No good. Fernandez might have gotten a boot on it. Guthrie has it now. Crusaders. Oh, here we go. Brody. Shot. Goal!
Wow, first
Goal! On. What a shot there, Jack Brody. That's as wide open as a goal as you can get.
Luis Hernandez gives up his first goal of the year. Absolutely amazing. Brody had the shot. He took it top, middle, right, and it was just amazing. No chance of a save there either. And it's immediately back into play as Elsik will try to answer, but Strake Jesuit has to be feeling good. They've had possession most of the time here, and they're on the attack once again. It looks like no chance.
Yep, no shot there. That was going to be offsides if Brody tried to make a play on it. But like you said, that is the first time this season Elsik has conceded a goal as Villamil will get fouled. Fouled there. And yeah, that's a big moment for the Crusaders. That first goal, that all-important first goal to open the scoring here. Kayat, over. Fetzer. It's up for Brody, just over his boot. As he puts his hand up and says, "Hey, my bad, man."
It's in your sports bag, yeah.
Guthrie makes a nice play on the ball here.
Oh, what was that?
Oh my goodness, that's great ball control. Villamil looking around. Excuse me, that's not Villamil.
Yeah, Villamil's back on defense.
Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, excuse me, that was Brody.
He'll take the ball on here, though.
Yeah, jersey numbers are very small from quite far away. It can be kind of hard to tell. Especially for Elsik when your numbers kind of blend into your jersey on the back. That's why we've had a little bit of trouble identifying them so far. But that's also a testament to the fact that the Crusaders have really dominated possession so far. And that's something they do need to keep going. About halfway through the first half here, about 4 minutes away from that, as we enter the 18th minute of play here. On the right wing, back to the goalkeeper.
He was so prideful that he decided to kill like million people.
Pass over. Headed away. Fernandez tried to make a play, could not quite. Fetzer, ooh, he went in hard there. And yeah, they're going to foul him for that.
Reasonable call there. He got knocked down, and it was not a flop for sure. Like Elsik will take the ball again here, right up to midfield, and good play there by Guthrie, though.
No cards as of yet issued by the referee. Have been some pretty hard fouls. As opposed to the Elsik game where we didn't see that many fouls, but when there were fouls, they were usually carded. Referee was good about just letting these guys play on.
That Pasadena game?
Yeah. As here we go. Pass through. Brody almost made a great play. Ooh, yeah. He's going to slide in. That's going to be a foul. No question there. Fetzer tried to just make a play on it. Hesitated for a second. Now up. Oliveira will just play that right into his hands.
Looks like the turf might still be a little wet from yesterday.
That is true, however. Reason we have turf is because it dries quickly, doesn't really erode at all due to the weather. Brand new turf this season.
Yeah.
We actually were on the very first CSN stream of the year. We showcased the turf, got a lot of good reviews from players, coaches, fans, all around. Fetzer, pass to Fernandez. Trying to just move the ball up the field here. Not really an open man as he is double guarded. Let's see who will get the throw. Elsik will get the throw here.
Stolen.
Yes, stolen. Fetzer, Fernandez, off the boot. Guthrie tries to make a play, not quite able to, as that is knocked out of bounds.
He's been here forever.
Oh, yeah, that'll be a foul on Villamil. That's his second. Here we go. Up.
Yeah, no, cannot see that number.
Yeah, that was number 8. That was Christian Rivas. Yeah, Brody, wish he could make a play on that. Just got his head in his hands there.
Back to the goalie, though. It'll be out to midfield and off the chest. Playing some good defense as we have been, and
that is Anthony Torres with the ball, defended by Herbold. Gets it through. Villamil able to make a play on the ball, pass it back to Olivero as he slips once again. Turf can be a little bit slick, even if you're in cleats.
skied out there by Guthrie.
Looking for a man through. That is picked up by Villamil.
Back to Olivero again.
I mean, he's good at finding guys. I don't really blame him. Brody being chased.
Oh, he takes it himself.
Yeah,
wow.
There you go. Fernandez looking through. He looked to make a play on the ball. Back to Brody once again. That height of Brody, being able to find guys, that's a big plus in his game. He's very tall. He's able to see over defenders, able to find where to get the ball.
Looks like he may have had an opportunity there a minute ago with his left foot, but probably wasn't positioned right to do it. It'll be out of bounds, and Jesuit's going to get a chance to have a good throw in here.
Yeah, that's just a classic soccer move right there. Just try and get it off the defender, get it out of bounds without touching it. Just get a throw in, reset play. The throw in was also kind of a cross type. Here we go. Kayat up to Erbold. Oh, yeah, he's not really going to get anywhere with that, but the whistle blows anyway. Unclear what the violation was.
Yeah.
Likely offsides without how sudden the stoppage of play was. I didn't really see anyone go down at all.
No, I didn't really see an offsides there either, but it's probably...
Oh, look
close.
out here, but however, great job. Kayat able to stop it. Not quite able to make a play there was Rubio. Rubio was one of the guys that shined in the Pasadena game, had a goal off a penalty. Erbold picks it up now over Fetzer. Plays it up. Elsik now, big opportunity. Villamil with the ball. Oh, that's huge. Elsik, can they get it in the back of the net? No, just to the left of the post.
And I think they've had 3 shots now, and they've all been very off target, which is, I think, fairly unusual here. That one especially, they had a chance for sure, but Olivero is going to get another kick here, and we'll see what he does. Left side, he does have some guys out there, and it looks like we do have Kendrick Machado subbing in for Javier Hernandez Molina.
And we do have a final score from the Jesuit basketball game. That was also rescheduled to today, just like this game was. And that game was also against Elsik. Jesuit getting the win, 66-52. Big win there for the Crusaders.
Yeah. What's district record now?
Well, we'll see here in a minute, but
continuing the defensive action, Jesuit is. They've been very good here. Elsik's had some opportunities, but has not done anything with them, and Jesuit still has had most of the time of possession here as Herbold gets the ball again.
Still a little over halfway through, as that is a kick followed by hard contact on Machado. Kendrick Machado had a game in the Pasadena game as well. Dang, stumbling over my words right now. He had a goal. He had the goal that opened the scoring for the Crusaders, and that. So Good to see him out there. Hopefully he can get them some scoring chances. Erbold. Pass over now. Gets past Fetzer, however, passed back to Fetzer. Looking, Fernandez has not been subbed out yet.
Good
Pass up, Machado. Looking. Through, cleared away. Nice job there. Nice job there by number 4, Barrete. We've called his name a few times tonight for Elsik. He's been solid with the ball at his feet so far.
Yeah, but that does mean Jesuit's going to get a chance at a corner here. And I can't tell who is taking it, but have a good chance again here as the corner comes in.
Corner in, punched away, and that will go out of bounds. It'll be another corner. As play resets, we do have a score correction actually for the Elsik basketball game. 68-51 was the final, as Jesuit moves to 5 and 2 in District 23 6A. They remain in 4th as of this moment. Cross in once again.
So close.
Ball still caught in the chaos. Guthrie heads, but saved. Saved there by Hernandez. Pass over to Kayat. Erbold.
Nah, nothing doing there. Would have been offsides. He just decided to not give it to Fernandez. And is Torres going to get the ball for a second there. Skies it out, but Jesuit's going to keep it here.
Savas able to retain control of the ball. Olivero passes it up. Guthrie, nice first touch pass. As trying to retain possession was Rubio. Villamil with a pass up. Guthrie tried to handle it, could not quite. As Erbold gets it there. Erbold over Fernandez. Looking around. Fights off the defenders there. Still on the Jesuit left wing. Over. Brody looking. Oh,
Yeah,
this
he's
is
onside.
beautiful. Oh, could not quite retain possession, but he's still looking around. That's Rubio. As whistle blows here.
Man, such a good chance there, too. Just kind of got mixed up between his legs. It was a great play. He was onside.
That will be a corner, excuse me. The ball went out of bounds off an Elsik defender on the back line.
So it'll be another chance here. Third corner.
Yeah. Key to get another goal here. Here we go. Whipped in. No good.
Yeah, too far.
Fetzer retains possession. Chipped up just over the crossbar, but under the goalpost crossbar. Just through the wickets.
Take his time here.
Yeah, no rush here. Clock will just continue to run.
Jesuit's going to sub in Santiano Moretti for Gabriel Fernandez now. And it also looks like, yeah, Josh Rubio is going to come out too. I didn't see who came in for him, though.
Yeah, you can see he's clearly frustrated with how that last possession ended. He had a good chance at a goal there. As that will go out of bounds. Moretti kind of tipped it out. Ryan Fetzer also subbed off as well. Looks for a cross, however, that will not come to anything. Moretti looked for a pass there, picked up by Mata. Now taking it is Aguirre. He'll pass it as that's just past the boot of Torres. Could not make a move on that ball.
There's Herbold's going to throw it in here. Oh, no, Moretti's going to throw it. Oh, no.
As that, yeah, he just threw it right out of bounds again. Rubio just went, okay. Again, kind of hard to see the lines at times. Elsik now has had some of the advantage on possession here the past couple minutes, but Rubio now making a break.
That's Brody.
Brody, excuse me. Oh, he makes a man miss. Pass, off the
close.
fingertips. looking as... Oh, that is in!
Yeah, 2. Is it?
Yep,
Yeah,
that
it
went
is,
in.
it is.
Goal!
2-0 straight Jesuit. Unbelievable here. Awesome play by these guys so far. Just dominating here, and there is gonna kick it out.
Yeah, that was number 20. The other Santino Fernandez, was the guy in who made the play just off the fingertips of Hernandez, the goalie. Off the shot from Rubio, however, right there was Santino Fernandez was just right there.
Yeah, Brody had the shot at first and couldn't quite connect, and Fernandez got it there and managed to punch it in. Great play.
Jesuit with a huge 2-0 lead. The first 2 goals Elsik has conceded so far this year. Looks like they're really caught off guard. It really seems that way at this point, as they're just walking around, their heads down. They're just wondering what in the world has happened these past 30 minutes or so.
Yeah, 10.5 to go in the half, and down 2-0. You got to think at halftime they're going to have a big talking to, especially like, obviously goalkeeper did make that first save, but when you haven't allowed a goal all season and 2.5, there's something happening there.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about that. I mean, we saw the shift that the Crusaders had the last game. So definitely a shift can be expected from the Rams as well.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see how they can rebound. Jesuit came back strong in that second half. My prediction was that Elsik would be the team with the hot start. I had them scoring 3 early, with Jesuit only scraping a few by here in the first half, but they've turned that on its head so far.
Yeah, absolutely, because we're up 2-0 here, although Elsik's going to get another shot here with about 9.5 to go. We did have it down there, but unfortunate timing on a pass, and they'll throw it in.
That will go out of bounds once again. First fixture of the year. Of course, the Crusaders will go to Crump Stadium to play Elsik later on this year. Both teams play twice. However, almost all the Jesuit home games for soccer are on Tuesdays and Fridays. Most of the games, so most of the Crusader regular season games remaining will be able to be caught here on Crusader Sports Network.
Yeah, it's very unusual for Wednesday night game like this, but it did get moved, and we are here still covering it, so that's good. And it's great, of course, to be covering this game up 2-0 against a team that has not lost or conceded a goal all season. So, and they haven't even scored on us. It's 2-0, but they'll get a corner here down deep. Is this their first one of the game? Or
I believe so, yeah. This is their first of the game. Here it comes in. It's whipped in, knocked away off the header. He just fell. That will go out of bounds once again.
Off target once again, too. Olivero hasn't had to make a big play here so far, but he's been good and had great kicks, of course, so we'll see another one of them here. Definitely some more time for action here with 8 minutes to go.
Absolutely. Countdown clock here, as we've mentioned before, here in these games. Kind of unusual, but still they do use the minute system to calculate when goals were scored. So
that's very interesting as well. Look at the ball back here, though. Pass it back. They do have a lot of guys up here. But
Elsik just looking for a man. Pass through was not going to work out. Villamil up to Machado. He'll retain off the Jesuit right wing. Elsik takes it on their left wing. Pass up. Now that will be Fetzer back in the game once again.
He was onside, yeah?
Yep.
Wasn't quite long enough.
Moretti looking around here. Looks for the cross, however, right to an Elsik defender. Headed by Fetzer. He was looking for a man there. See who that is here in a moment. As that's a pass up the Elsik right wing. Oh, that's straight through. Pass, Olivero, nice save. A great chance there for number 9 for Elsik, Carlos Benitez, but Olivero great reflexes to stop that one. Benitez waited a little too long to let that one rip.
Yeah, great play. I was just talking about. Now he does make a big save, so Jesuit remains up 2-0 here, and we're driving down the field again.
Yep, now on the counterattack, the Crusaders, however, knocked away, tries to clear it up. Right to the boot of Benitez. Oh, that's through. Here we go. It's going to be a shot. No good. That's offsides anyway, so it didn't really matter. Yeah, Olivero just stood there. I thought for a second he was like, nah, there's no way that's going in, but then we saw the flag.
Yeah, I was surprised they didn't call it earlier because he was maybe half a yard ahead there, and we're going to take it back a little bit for a kick here. So, under 6 to go in the half, and Olivero is going to position it to how he likes it, and Jesuit may get another good attack here based on the position of this ball and how far he may kick it. Yeah.
Another deep pass, this time off the right wing. That will be going out for a Jesuit throw.
Very strange strategy there because could have headed it the other way and kept the ball, at least giving him a chance, but now Jesuit's going to get a throw in here.
Here we go. We do have a few substitutions. Ryan Fetzer will come off as Colin Fernandez will come on. Lots of Fernandezes on this Jesuit team. It's about 3 we've counted so far. Here we go. Pass to the middle of the field. That's Hernandez Molina who checked back in. Erbold has not been checked out the entire game so far. Moretti through. Oh, that's a good chance there. However, Hadi Suhail could not quite come up with that one.
Be a throw in here for Herbold.
Here we go. Suhail trying to control it along the Jesuit left wing. Erbold pass through. Suhail looking around. Still retains possession. Could not quite get the pass off before getting it stolen. Cleared by Elsik, however, right to Kayat, excuse me. Didn't pronounce the T there. As, here we go. Another clearance by Elsik. Can Jesuit retain possession? Yes, they do once again. However, whistle blows. Elsik will get a free kick as they will quickly get things going here.
Back to midfield.
Actually, yeah, looks like they called it back. Oh, yeah, they might get a foul on that. No, they'll play the advantage Jesuit. Trying to stay down, just try to stop play there for a second. However, the refs just look the other way. Here we go, bringing it through. Looked for a pass. Yeah, there was just a miscommunication.
Yeah, I think he thought that Guthrie was going to keep running there, but he did not, and they'll take it the other way here. Got some pressure, though.
Jesuit does have 2 goals. However, they have had a lot of passing miscommunications here so far. Just they thought a guy was there, like trying to get them into position. However, just not able to do so.
Another chance for Elsik here, not quite.
Rubio all the way back on defense for the Crusaders. We've seen him consistently on both sides of the ball. One of those dynamic midfielders for the Crusaders. As that is going to be off the side netting. Olivero will... Oh, never mind. That will be a corner. Looked like it went off Sebastian Kayat there. At least that was the player who was nearest in the vicinity to the ball.
Second corner for Elsik.
Whipped in. It is just to the right.
2.5 minutes to go here. Still some good time for possession. Strike Jesuit definitely has another chance to get down there and do something with the ball, set something up. Olivero is looking for an open man here. He can hold it for a long time, though.
Yeah, but not too long before they stop the clock. They will do that here. There was an example of that in the Pasadena game. Erbold looking around. He'll pass it through. That was taken there by the Elsik midfielder. He'll bring it through. Pass. That is blocked away. Great job there by Robbie Wood. As there's a looking around. Elsik looking to create something here. Benitez in pursuit of the ball. However, the Crusaders will just clear that out of bounds. No, they're able to keep it in.
Great play there by, is that Suhail? Yeah, keeping it in, and Jesuit retains possession here too. Wow, great there. Centeno Moretti grabbing the ball.
Here we go. Oh, just through the wickets. Yeah, there. He could not make a play on that either. He was offsides. He knew it, so he just let it go through for the save. Kind of harmless there, as that will be knocked out of bounds by Wood. Elsik, quick throw in once again. However, the Crusaders still consistently fighting for possession. They'll get it once again. Suhail fighting for the ball in the forward position, as
they have been playing pretty far back here just to try and prevent something in the last minute or so. Only one guy is really super far up, and that is Hadi Suhail. Everybody else is playing some great defense, though.
Oh, yeah, he'll push him. He'll get the
push
foul
there.
on that. Yeah, that was on number 7, Christian Rivas.
Not what you want to do when you have the ball with 30 seconds left.
Yep, they're going to yellow card and throw up the X. They're going to want to get the trainer out here, possibly. Yep, they throw up the X. That means they'll have to do a substitution here for the player. Savas will come in.
28 seconds to go. They have stopped the clock while we wait for a moment here, but Elsik is going to get a play with the ball here.
Actually, no, it looked like the foul was on the Crusaders who got the yellow card there.
Wow, I thought that was a clear push by Elsik, but it looks like it was the other way.
Yeah, yellow card. Also, another thing is that once you get a card, you have to be substituted off for a period of time. So we will likely not be seeing him for a bit. Suhail bringing it through. Crusaders have only a couple seconds to do something with the ball here, as they'll just clear it through and just let the clock run out. That is the end of half number 1. A quality start for the Crusaders, to say the least. And, I mean, how could you ask for a better first half of soccer?
Yeah, great plays by everybody on the team here. We had some good subs come in and do some stuff with the ball. Great chances by both teams. Elsik has just been off target with their shots, too high, too wide. Although that is, of course, we have to give some credit to Fernando Oliveira with his amazing save as well. And it's going to be halftime now, but Jesuits made 2 great goals, up 2-0 on a team that has not been scored on all game, as we have said a couple times. They're just going to have to continue this through the next 40 minutes of action that we've got for you guys. And Thomas, what do you think the key is going to be to staying ahead in this game?
Well, the key is just, first of all, you got to stop with the passing miscommunications. I mean, that was the one thing that was very clear to me. Lots of miscommunication, lots of communication errors. I mean, there were a lot of instances where players tried to say, hey, take this position, and whether it was because they would be offsides or just they straight up didn't hear them.
Yeah.
It was a bit of a struggle for the Crusaders in that half with that in particular.
Yeah, Suhail, there was a particularly bad one where he could have had a chance to score, and the pass was just given to him when he was already offside, so he chose to let it go to the goalie. But there have been some good chances taken away by either an offsides call or a passing miscommunication, so we'll definitely try and clean that up during these next few minutes. And Elsik's definitely got a lot to talk about as well with their defensive effort and trying to get the ball on target for these shots.
Yeah, absolutely. As we welcome you inside the booth once again. Not gonna be in here very long, but again, we know this could be a very different game in the second half. We saw that against Pasadena. Crusaders came out firing on all cylinders. But can Elsik do the same? I don't doubt they can. All it takes is one goal to completely change the tide of momentum.
Oh yeah, like you said, they've scored 8 goals in a game, so obviously if we average that, that's 4 goals and a half. It could be a very different game by the end of this next half, so the Crusaders are going to have to continue their effort, and we did see them start hot, play with their hearts on their sleeves here the whole half, defensive effort and offensive, and just keeping that momentum, not getting too tired is something we're definitely going to have to make sure we're doing, because otherwise, like you said, Elsik just needs that one goal and the momentum will be shifted here. But for now, Straight Jesuit is ahead and is definitely going to be saying this same stuff in the locker room here during these next few minutes.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's all we've got for you here in the booth. Thomas Hatfield, Landon Foltz. We'll be back after halftime. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Crusader Sports Network. Back from halftime here at Clay Stadium, Thomas Hatfield, Landon Foltz, back here with you as we are just about ready to get started with the second half. As we are not far away from getting going here.
Yep, 40 minutes down, 40 to go. Switch of which half the field each side is on at halftime as per usual. Looks like not too much has changed in the lineup. 10-minute halftime, pretty short here compared to football. Same length as basketball though, so obviously these guys in basketball are running up and down the court quite a lot. Always thought it was interesting that football had the longest halftime.
Here we go. Jesuit will kick off to start things, and they'll be hot to begin things. Guthrie looking around. Fernandez. Crusaders on the early attack here. Guthrie brings it through. Looks back. Fernandez. Looking through. No good. Now he'll look once again. Header. Oh, just over the bar.
Oh, that was great. Good save there, too, though. Jesuit is going to get the corner here, and Hernandez Molina is going to kick it in. Wow. Could have been a very early score there for Jesuit, but
yeah. Josh Rubio had a great chance there. Just couldn't convert.
yeah, here we go for the corner.
Molina, oh, that went right over. That was by design that he ran over that ball, kind of deceiving the Elsik defenders. And now Elsik with an early run. That's a through pass. That's going to be onside. A shot, no good. That's going to go out of bounds for a goal kick. Shot there by number 8 for Elsik. That was Christian Rivas, as we've mentioned his name a few times, as Torrico takes the ball now for Elsik. That's in control, takes the shot over the bar. Aguirre could not quite get it.
Couple of field goals in this game for Elsik, but no scores.
Yeah, if we were counting field goals, they'd be destroying Crusaders right now.
And here's Oliveira with the kick. Another long one. Wow.
Fernandez controls it as there goes Brody. He'll get it over to Rubio. Looking around, Josh Rubio, that is off the boot of an Elsik player there. That looked like it was Aguirre once again who got his foot in there. As Savas looked like he slipped there for a second. That is headed up by Kayat. Fetzer will boot it up. That's tried to make a play on there. Brody could not quite get to it. Oh, yeah, he's going to get a foul right there. He got his shoulder in. Guthrie, yeah, he took a big fall there. That was kind of a little bit unavoidable. Just kind of looked like he wasn't really paying attention.
Yeah, we'll get a kick here, though. Another chance to take it down the field.
Yeah, Coach McDonald not really reacting, though. That's really one of the suits of his coaching style with in-game, just letting his players play, making substitutions when he needs to. And, I mean, that's been a formula that's worked for the Crusaders for many, many years. And they've had a lot of success with it. Of course, we talk about all the TCIL state titles they won back in the day. They won the final year they were in the TCIL. They won the 99 state title. Last state title appearance in soccer was 2010 when they were in 5A. Lost to Dallas Jesuit, ironically, in the final there. And that was actually the first time in UIL history that two private school teams faced off in a state final.
Yeah, now, of course, Dallas Jesuit has joined us in 6A as well and has become quite a rival in most sports.
Yeah, and actually, a fun fact, if we won that 6A semifinal game a few years back for baseball, we would have played Dallas Jesuit in the state championships. Dallas Jesuit actually went on to win the state title, the first Jesuit the first private school team to win a state championship since that 2010 Dallas Jesuit soccer team, the first to win one of the big four sports of the UIL.
And of course, we're going to be covering a lot of baseball games this year for you guys at home. And if it comes to it, we'll hopefully get some broadcasts on the road for playoffs as well as we were able to.
Yeah, we hope to return to Round Rock if the situation permits us. But however, we'll just have to wait and see how things play out.
Absolutely.
Pass through to Olivero. Speaking of state titles, Elsik, the last Elsik team to win a state title was actually this Elsik soccer team back in 2018. They won the 6A state title. That was actually the year before realignment. So that was...
Now we're in their district,
yeah, so now we were in their district. We were still in 5A at the time. Our first year in 6A was 2019. We used to be in the old 19-5A with a lot of the Katy schools. Morton Ranch, Tompkins, Katy, all those teams. Of course, those were some interesting matchups, but the A-Leaf schools make much more sense to play them, much more
Yeah,
close
they're
by
right
for the
here.
Crusaders. But then you got to drive out to Iowa Colony to play Shadow Creek, so every cloud.
Of course, we do play Beaumont on occasion as well, and that's quite a drive, too, as somebody
Absolutely.
who's gone there for football before.
Absolutely. Ball goes out of bounds. That'll be an Elsik throw. Haven't seen too many substitutions tonight for the Rams. They've kept the same lineup out there generally throughout the game. Number 17, that was the first time we've really seen him tonight. That was Leonardo Cervantes. First time we've really seen him.
Ooh, he could have very close to getting his hands on the ball down there, but successfully didn't.
Crusaders on the counterattack. That's a through to Brody. Pass, that's over. No.
I thought he put his hand on it.
Yeah, Colin Fernandez hesitated a slight bit there, could not quite get there. That likely would have resulted in a collision with the post if he tried to make a play on that ball. Kayat passed it over. That's Savas now taking over. And the pass back to Olivero.
Keep it for a moment there. Low kick.
Pass over. As that'll get through. Around 6.5 minutes gone by here in the first half. Brody picks it up. Looking around, Rubio takes it now. Cross in. Over. Fernandez just hesitated there. Is just going to let that go out of bounds.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't go for that one. He had a very good chance to at least make a play on it, I think. But Elsik will take it and get a throw in here. They'll keep it down by their goal, though.
Jesuit really no reason to be aggressive on offense at the moment. They've still been pretty dominant in possession to begin things here, and having the second half kickoff is a key part of that for the Crusaders. They were able to get an attack on right off the bat.
Yeah, and it's been pretty sustained here because we're about to go down and get another good throw in here. Elsik has had it down close to us for a little bit, but Jesuits maintained good possession of the ball throughout the whole of the game.
We knew this would be a good game. I didn't think Jesuit would be this dominant coming into it. I mean, we knew Jesuit is a strong team, but after the start they had, there was a little bit of uncertainty, especially surrounding this game, about just what Crusader team we were going to get. But they've really showed out so far, and not to jinx it, but there's still a lot of time left to go. Anything could happen.
Absolutely. Don't want to be celebrating too early, especially with 31.5 minutes left here. But Jesuit has played a good game so far, especially on this defensive front where we are now.
Rubio had possession for a moment, but lost it. Pass over that. And that's a cross in. Olivero will make the harmless save there. errant cross there by J.J. Castellanos, number 7 of Elsik. Could not quite connect with number 11, Elvin Tarico. Just
Interesting
fired
play
back
there.
to Olivero. As he'll just play it up to himself.
I think that's the right decision because the last 2 times, well, maybe not.
Coming up slightly was Rivas, tried to make a play on it, however hesitated a slight bit. We did see Pasadena make a similar play where they actually did decide to make a run at the ball on the goal kick. And it almost resulted in a goal for them. Very close call for the Crusaders on that one, but
Yeah, you don't see that work too often in any level of soccer, but it's always worth a try because when it does, it's pretty spectacular.
Elsik with pretty good ball movement so far, however, quickly cleared away by Kayat to just stop play there for a moment. But Elsik will try and quickly get things going here, just keep the momentum going. They've begun to get into a bit of a rhythm here with their passing. See if they can keep that going. Pass over to Rico. No, never mind. Taken over once again. That was Fernandez.
He very quickly subbed Suhail in and out of this game at the end of the first half. Long pass there, and it'll be taken over by Elsik once again, just kind of exchanging possession of the balls close to the midfield.
And Elsik will get a throw here. Crucial part of the field here. Brody will apply some pressure. Quick ball movement. He's very quick with the ball. He might have drawn the foul. He did. Looked like Fetzer was the one who's going to get the call here, and it is. Excuse me, no, that's not Ryan Fetzer. That is Aiden Guthrie.
They'll get a good chance with it here, too. Everybody's come up. All 10 guys are pretty close here, except a couple are back. Number 5, Josh Aguirre, and one other guy. I can't quite see the number of, but everybody else is ready for this. Not quite sure what they're doing right now, though. Oh, there's the ball.
Yeah, as Guthrie will come out for the Crusaders. Machado on.
Yeah, Guthrie has played the entirety of this game so far, so a little tired, made a bit of an error there. He's played great otherwise, though. And here's Elsik with the kick.
Clock stopped at 29 minutes and a second. Short wall formed by the Crusaders here.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, they're going to do that classic move there, but to the right. Really no shot at that going in.
Interesting play, just going directly for the goal there. They haven't had much success from it. They've tried a couple of really long shots that just haven't had any chance of connecting here. But Jesuit's going to kick it out again. Olivero with another one of those insanely long kicks.
Elsik quickly winning it back, however. Castellanos through, as that'll be cleared away. Machado looked to make a play on it, could not quite do it.
You're right, though. Elsik's definitely been maintaining a lot of possession here, even if they're not doing a whole lot with it. Jesuit looks a little tired, but they need to get back on offense and keep the pressure on Elsik, because eventually, when you're on defense for the whole game, somebody's going to make a mistake.
Through ball in, Olivero will just handle it himself. Kayat was also next to him. He'll just place the ball here. Just try and get some time off the clock, really.
Yeah, good play. Don't hold it for too long, though. As you said, they can stop it for a second there.
Looks like it might have been a goal kick the way he placed that, given Elsik was not really playing a press.
Yeah, they did kick it out of bounds there. He grabbed it from just the...
Yeah, it looked like that was what the play was, as Erbold will knock it out of bounds. Elsik will get another throw here. Crusaders keeping on the pressure here. They're not really letting up. High intensity Jedging press style. However, Elsik has a chance, but cleared away by Rubio.
Yeah, good play by Rubio there, getting your guys time to come and make it offensive formation, because there was a good chance he could have had a shot there, but instead they'll go for a setup here instead with number 17. Leonardo Cervantes is going to throw it in.
Yeah, took the ball there from Diego Herrera. First time we've called either of those two guys' names tonight. Quick play there and cleared away by the Crusaders. Brody applying pressure continuously. Cleared back to Luis Hernandez.
Almost missed it for a second.
Crusaders still looking for a third goal. Fernandez misses on the slide tackle. Here we go, through pass. Here we go, through pass. However, the Crusaders knock it away, cleared out of bounds by Hernandez Molina.
Not out of bounds.
Oh,
Kept it.
yeah, looked like it was going to go out of bounds there for a moment, or at least from my angle. Pass through, knocked away.
Nice bicycle kick there, too. Little handsy there by number 4, Josh Aguirre. But staying in play here. This has been a pretty long one without an out of bounds.
Fetzer now has possession. Over to Rubio. Excuse me, not Rubio, Brody. Keep getting those two mixed up. Now the ball, the through pass into Rubio, however, cleared back to Hernandez.
Right back to Jesuit, though.
Fernandez.
Finally, some offense.
Looking
here.
to the other Fernandez, Colin Fernandez. Machado playing it down the left wing, and that will be out. Oh, nope, that will be out on Elsik. I was about to say out on Jesuit. Fernandez, long ball in, but Hernandez just slaps it down. Might have seen a hole there that he thought he might be able to exploit. Now fighting for the ball at midfield. Fetzer. Rubio.
No, I know.
Yep, that's going to be offsides. They're just going to let that go. That will be knocked up by Herbold. Hernandez will pass it up. Fernandez, Gabe Fernandez. Ooh, yep, there he's going to get the foul there.
Yeah.
Yep, they're going to give him a yellow card, and out he goes.
Subbing in will be Santino already. Still has his long sleeves on there. He clearly was not expecting to have to go in there, but yellow card, you got to come out. So he will come back in the game after he derobes.
Taking the set piece for the Rams will be Josh Aguirre. Whistle blows, and we are off and running again. Cervantes pass up to Castellanos. Taken up there by Mata. Quick pass off. Now another pass. Elsik. Good chance here. Shot. And saved by Olivero. Just slapped it down to himself.
Another great save by Olivero. Got the ball. No chance of anybody else taking it here, and he'll hold it for a moment while he makes the decision what to do with it. Big kick.
Kind of more of a drop kick style there. It looked like it might have skipped off the ground before he kicked it. Hernandez, quick throw. Oh, just out of bounds. Oh, almost out of bounds. Good recovery there by the Rams. That was number 10.
Ooh, a lot of contact
Anthony
there.
Torres, yeah.
Rubio wanted a foul, but did not. One was not given, and Elsik will get the ball again.
Right to Rubio. Fetzer in pressure through the legs of Rubio. Looking, Herbal tried to make a play on the ball, kept in bounds by the Rams. They'll look around for a shot, knocked away. What a save by Fernando Olivero.
Third save of the night there. That was from a shot on goal. They'll get a corner, though. Jesuit's going to be back there except for Brody, who will stay up in case of a ball to him.
There's a shot just to the left. Looked like that was number 6, Herrera, on the shot there. Diego Herrera just headed it to the left of the bar. Not missed kind of handily as well. Time continuing to tick here as we have past 22 minutes to go. Still another half of this half to be played, I guess you could say. Quick throw by Elsik, not even waiting for a referee's designation there.
Doesn't come to anything, though, as Olivero's going to get the ball again and pick it up.
Yeah, you know, he waited to pick it up, so that was free. That was a free ball there for Castellanos to make a play on. There's a pass through, but right to Fernando Olivero. He has had almost every ball except for a handful handed to him on a silver platter so far tonight. Has not had to do very much back there, except pass the ball, really.
3 good saves, though, 2 in this half.
Suhail keeps the pressure on, however, cleared back to Hernandez. He'll pass it over out of bounds.
Somebody's going to throw it in, Savas.
Yep, here we go, Andreas Savas. Again, we mentioned the senior leadership on this team. Lots of seniors. Has its benefits, has its drawbacks at times. Sometimes if you're a younger player, you know the talent you have, it can be frustrating, but that senior leadership has been a tried and true method for this team for many, many years, and no sense to depart from it.
I'll give it to Hernandez here, and we'll get to kick it off again. It did go out of bounds there. Doesn't seem to be anybody very open, so he'll have to wait for a moment.
Quick play with the ball there, as that'll be taken by an Elsik player. Pass up. That's a through ball. Oh, nice poke away. However, that'll be knocked right there. Ooh, yeah, that looked like it was off Josh Rubio.
Yeah.
That's going to be maybe a foul.
Yep. Looks like Elsik's going to get the ball for a kick here.
Yeah, it'll be just outside the box. This is a big, big opportunity for Elsik.
Yeah, best one of the game so far here based on where they've gotten the free kick from. Of course, they had that play earlier where they got down close to the goal and could have had a score, but this is really their best chance so far. Obviously, you want your best man to kick the ball. Jesuit's going to have a 3-man line to try and stop it, but we'll see what he does here. Maybe they'll do the 2-guy fake again. Looks like they will.
Or at least they're in position to do so.
Yeah.
Here we go. Clock stopped at 19:07. Referee rules play on here in a moment. Here we go. Yep, they do the miss. However, that is right off the feet of the jumping leaping wall. Suhail will begin the counterattack for the Crusaders.
Yeah, everybody just expected it there because they did the opposite last time.
You would think they would actually just go with the first guy there, just to catch him off guard, because they didn't even jump that first time.
No, they were just ready for it because they did the exact opposite last time, so I think they were assuming that's what was coming. makes perfect sense, though.
Good footwork, good work with the ball. That Castellanos could not quite come up with anything there for Elsik.
Jesuit's got a little bit of a chance here.
Suhail takes it now. Good movement with the ball, but right there was Moretti.
They call him offsides?
Let's see.
No, it's
Jesuit picked up the ball.
Yeah, it looked like Suhail had a little bit of contact on him right before he gave the ball to Moretti, so we'll give that back to him.
So Jesuit will have a shot at a set piece here. I would think a set piece would be what they go with. And that's what they do. It's up. Oh my goodness, Fernandez just could not connect with the ball.
That was a close one. He kind of just misplaced his foot there, else that would have gone right towards the goal and the keeper. That would have been very, very good shot. Not quite, though. And Hernandez is going to get another chance to kick it.
Quick short pass, however, quickly won by the Crusaders once again. They'll flick it on as Fernandez misses the tackle there. That's picked up, however, a nice play there by Kayat. He's been very good on defense tonight for the Crusaders. Machado. Pass through. No, that will not get to anybody. As looking for the foul there was Kayat, could not quite get it. That'll go out of bounds. It'll be an Elsik throw. They'll quickly trying to get to the ball.
Yeah, and there's a sense of urgency here. There's about 16 and a half minutes to go, and like we said, there's not any stoppage time unless there's something very drastic. So
referee ruled advantage on that tumble, so we will play on here. Fetzer passes it up. He'll let it go out of bounds. Machado could not get to it quick enough.
Throw in by Cervantes again.
Cervantes looking around with the ball defended by Machado. He'll just tap it out.
Yep, just getting some more time off the clock, even if it's a couple seconds.
Fetzer kind of tapped it to Erbold. Suhail looking around with the ball, however, one back at the midfield by Elsik.
Yeah, with that chest control, it's very hard to get it to go exactly where you want with your chest.
That's going to be, the flag went up. They're going to get it. Hernandez Molina had a bit of a rough slide tackle right there.
Yeah. Did they card him? Yep.
They're going to card Molina, and just as soon as he hasn't been out there very long, and it looks like he's going to be.
Yeah, and Guthrie looks already ready to come back out there.
Guthrie was the last carded guy for the Crusaders. He'll just take the place of Molina.
Well, he hasn't come out yet.
Yeah, they did throw up the X. That has usually signaled that a substitution is needed.
Now they're stopping play for a moment. Looks like there's some disagreement there, though.
Coach McDonald, we usually don't see him arguing with calls. He's usually very composed, just lets the referees do their thing. But whenever he sees something, he is going to voice his opinion. And as there's the shot, no good to the right of the goal.
It doesn't look like they were made to sub him off, though, so maybe.
Yeah, my guess is that was a signaling for a type of foul or whatever.
Yeah, although you are right, it has consistently meant that, oh, now he's going to come off. Okay.
Yeah, there we go. So after the foul, but that is actually not Hernandez Molina coming off. That is Colin Fernandez. So,
but Guthrie does come on.
But Guthrie does come on, indeed. 14:49 to go here in the second half.
Oh, that's similar to mine. Mine's changing suffered.
Just under 3/8 of the half to go.
There's the pass off just under the feet of Savas. They'll just let it go out of bounds, and that'll be a Jesuit throw. You can see number 18 for Elsik was a bit annoyed with himself. We'll see who that goes out on.
Looks like it'll be back to Jesuit here for another throw in.
Yeah, went off Cervantes, it looked like.
Ooh, he almost stepped in bounds.
Yeah, he'll look for Brody again. Looked for the flick on there, but they'll call the offside anyway. Never mind, that will be a Jesuit set piece, actually. It was a foul on Elsik.
Yeah, something happened there right after the throw in. We did not quite see, but everybody's down at the 20 for
Yeah,
set
just
piece.
a battle for positioning. Elsik trying to get them offsides on this pass. Here's the set piece. It's through. It will... Oh, he has to tip it over. It would have been a corner either way. It might have been able to bounce in, but that was a smart play by Hernandez. Sure, you have the corner, but still, you can't fault him.
Don't want an own goal.
Yeah, absolutely. As Barrete, number 4 for Elsik, he tried to just flick it up. Machado will take the corner. It's whipped in. It was towards Suhail. He has the ball now, but down he goes. He'll take a tumble.
Yeah, no foul on that,
Yeah,
though. They both just kind of fell.
Yeah, referee calls advantage. That will go out.
Not sure who they're going to get the ball to, though. Jesuit corner.
Yeah, that'll be a Jesuit corner. Looked like it went off of... It looked like it went off of number 6, Diego Herrera there.
Machado takes the corner here.
Through again, off the post! But it's, oh my goodness, that was a golden opportunity. Hernandez Molina looked like he wanted a foul there as well, but that his header was just off the post. Yeah, that's going to be offsides.
He hesitated for a minute. There's nothing he could do on that one. Man, that was close there. They, in the immediate aftermath of that corner kick, they got it off seemingly away from danger, but just a good shot there and right off the post, unfortunately, Jesuit. That's
through ball. Castellanos could not make a play on it for Elsik on the through pass.
Under 12 minutes to go here as Oliveira's going to take another great kick.
12 minutes, still a long time. A lot can happen in that amount of time.
Yeah, so it's going to get a throw in here, and it looks like it'll be Ryan Fetzer who's going to do the honors.
No, it's going to be a free kick.
Yeah. You're right.
Likely a free kick unless it's just picked up here. Nope, it will be a free kick.
That'll be taken by Savas.
That's up, flicked on, and Fernandez will just, ooh, he had to keep it in bounds there. He just couldn't grab it because his momentum would have taken him out of bounds. That would have been a corner for Jesuit.
Good play there on the defense, getting ahead of the attacker.
Savas plays it back to Olivero.
Kicked it out there.
Yeah, he'll just clear it out.
About to go under the 10-minute mark here. And they are playing very, very quickly on offense here.
A pass to Castellanos was no good. However, Elsik has it right back again. He was looking for Castellanos in the middle.
Ooh, Suhail is fast there. Has a chance for a moment.
Here we go, Suhail. His defender took a tumble. Ooh! They will get a foul on that. That's key for the Crusaders. An insurance goal would not hurt here.
Absolutely, and that'll be a yellow, so he's gonna come off. That is number 5, Josh Aguirre, and subbing on for him is somebody in double digits, although I can't quite see who it is.
Yeah, these Elsik players, they look tired. And you can see they kind of missed the high five there. I mean, their morale's kind of down right now, but you can see their coaches on the sideline kind of doing their best here, turning around, trying to keep their guys in the game here. Just saying, hey, There's still 9 minutes. There's still 10 minutes to go. Just keep things going as that is cleared over the bar. As it looks like they will redo the goal kick here. As Coach McDonald gave a little bit of last-minute coaching there for Hadi Suhail. Fetzer played it up for Brody. Could not come up with it. Brody has not been as much of a factor here in the second half. He still has made a few key plays, though, for the Crusaders. As Castellanos tried to make a play on the ball, but a quick roll there. Kayat will... Excuse me, that is Savas. No, Kayat, excuse me. Oh, that's a nice through ball. However, it quickly picked up by Olivero. Just a little too much force on it.
Good by Olivero there, as he has been all game here, and they'll just waste a little more time and kick it off right to Suhail again, who has been playing so good
in the second half. But as soon as we say that, kind of an errant pass out there was intended for his guy out on the Jesuit left wing. Yeah, that was Moretti who he was looking for there, as that'll go right. Oh, they'll keep it in just barely. As a ball in there, Savas will head it on to Olivero. He'll just take it and pick it up.
Under 8 minutes now. Will be very interesting to see the strategy as Elsik starts to get maybe a little bit desperate here with the time ticking off.
Suhail got aggressive, however, not aggressive enough. As Hernandez picked it up. However, Guthrie makes a nice play on the ball. Brody over to Guthrie once again. Savas. Suhail. Looking. Machado on the right wing. He'll try to bring it up. Here we go. Looking around. He'll bring it behind the defense. Cross in. No good. Off the boot of Suhail right to Hernandez.
Yeah, they both just slipped there. Right back to Savas.
He'll jump and win the header.
Yeah, height advantage there. Very good for Savas. All the way back to the goalie. More time off the clock as we go under 7 minutes here. Jesuit up 2-0.
Yeah, 2-0 up for Crusaders as they are just doing so well here. Savas wins the ball in the back third. Oh, just past the boot of Herbold. This is a chance. Oh, my goodness. That was probably the best chance Elsik has had all game. Just missed the cross to Hailain Barajas. That was almost the first goal on the board for Elsik. A huge missed opportunity.
We've had a couple of those, just killer mistakes.
Yeah, Crusaders just let off the hook. However, they'll get the throw. Savas will be the man to do it. Do the honors. Pass over. That is Fetzer. He'll get it up. Suhail has it again. However, blocked away. He has been good with the ball, but not really been able to get it past defenders. Quick whistle there, but however, oh, nope. Too quick on the reaction there. Elsik tried to move too quickly. Pass up. Elsik will look for another opportunity here.
They're trying to maintain a little bit of that momentum here.
Herbold will poke it out. Not really paying any mind to who really throws in here. They just got to keep the ball in play. If you're Elsik, just keep the ball in play. The more times you have for that, the more chances you're going to get. Suhail unable to win possession there for the Crusaders. Taking a long shot over. That's to the right, and that will be a goal kick.
Here's Oliveira with the ball once again as time ticks under 5 minutes here. And he's definitely keeping it as long as he can here. 4:45 to go. Jesuit up 2-0. And here's another long kick.
Elsik wins it back at midfield. As that's going to be a nice through ball. They'll stay onside on this one. However, that'll be a corner as that was off Savas. He contends for an offside on that one. He thought that the Elsik forward was just a little bit beyond him.
Yeah, and we have seen that on a couple occasions. It's been called and not called.
Yeah, and it looks like they are going to... I don't think that's a goal kick because that was clearly off Savas.
Yeah.
I think they might have given him the offside on the appeal there. A bit of a late call.
Under 4 now. Interesting that they haven't brought out the goalie here, given they have maintained some offensive momentum. And it is 2-0, but Oliveira will pick up the ball here. I wonder if and when they will do that, because it is getting very late in the day here for Elsik.
Yeah, as the seconds tick by, the less the chances of Elsik have each second that passes. But of course, that could all change here in a matter of minutes. We saw what the Crusaders were able to do. 2 goals in the span of 2 minutes for them against Pasadena's. That will be off to the right after a few deflections. Here we go. It's time for a corner. They'll try to quickly get it over there as we approach 3 minutes to go.
Yeah, no, I'm your words guy, bro. I say stupid stuff until it makes sense.
Whipped in, just lobbed up. However, Oliveira with the leaping save. Oh, that was great athleticism there by number 14 for Elsik.
Yeah.
He just made a great play on that ball. Herbal does keep it in, though.
And he is going to slow it down to almost walking pace there, and they'll kick it out.
Yeah, it looked like it was slightly intended for Suhail, but he'll just let it go out of bounds. But, however, a quick throw-in off the ball.
We'll give it to Elsik again, though, just looking for anything.
Yeah, off Santino Moretti. Hernandez Molina, that's going to be offsides.
Yeah, pretty obvious call there.
Yeah, tried to play it a little too quickly there.
And they do stop the clock, though. 2:15 to go.
Actually looks like that might have been a foul on Elsik.
Jesuit.
On Jesuit, excuse me, yeah.
Yeah,
So, yeah,
yellow
because
card.
given the way the players are setting up right now.
Fernandez is going to come back on for Fetzer, who is not happy about that. Does not look like, but... Yeah, not sure what the call was, but he does not seem happy as he comes off the
You could see that defender on the edge for Elsik was just racing up the field. Bledrago was just streaking up the field, trying to catch him off guard. Seemed like they were trying to get a through pass to him so he could get a strong shot. That is flicked up, but still with possession.
Man, I am really surprised they are still keeping 2 guys and the goalie back here. Honestly. Maybe I haven't watched enough soccer, but at this point, I'm not sure why you don't go all out.
Yeah, under 2 minutes to go, and at this point, unless something insane happens, you got to think this is it for Elsik. So, I mean, all they're keeping really back is their goalkeeper, and maybe a defender or 2, depending on how they're feeling at the moment. But
Minute and a half, and they'll keep possession of the ball.
And, you know, you're going to meet Jesuit later on in the season, so if things end up going nuts in how things end out in other games, there's still a chance that one team or the other might have pretty good possession of that. Coach McDonald not happy with how that last throw-in transpired, as Elsik will just try to look for a late goal just to go out with some morale here. At this point, that's really all they can do. There's a shot, and that is right to Oliveira.
Under a minute here, he'll keep it for as long as he reasonably can, it seemed like, because these guys can run up the field and he can wait on that, but he'll kick it out now just to Brody, who will keep it.
And this is going to just about do it. So Jesuit will open district play with a win here, unless things go absolutely nuts here in the last 36 seconds. I don't anticipate it, but referees are just going to let these guys play on, let time tick down. Jesuit will get the 2-0 win unless Elsik can get a last-second goal here. Still not out of the question.
Yep. Kick under 20, he'll just kick it down the field.
Yeah, just let it go out of bounds.
And this may do it here because they don't seem that super.
No, here we go. Elsik trying to get one last gasp. 7-6. That's it. Blocked away. Last second shot. No good. That's it. Jesuit wins. They take down one of their district rivals that they are going to have a lot of conflict with this season.
Yep.
And they got a huge burden out of the way with a win.
Yeah, so 2 first-half goals and then some beautiful defensive play in the second half. We knew we were up. There were some shots on the Elsik goalkeeper, but for the most part, just keeping possession away from Elsik and playing good defensive ball. We scored 2 goals, first 2 against Elsik for the whole season. And just an amazing game by Jesuit. Nobody predicted it would go this way, I don't think. And now they're going to definitely have a lot to talk about on both sides. Drake Jesuit, of course, cannot get too cocky with this win. Of course, it's a great win and everything, but Drake Jesuit does, as you said, have a couple losses on the year, so it's not like we should be going in the next game feeling invincible or anything. But, of course, great win nonetheless. Incredible play by Jesuit, and we should be moving with some good confidence throughout the rest of district play.
Yeah, absolutely. As we welcome you back inside the broadcast booth, Thomas Hatfield, Landon Foltz, and I mean, like you said, just all around great performance from all the guys out here tonight, and you can't really fault any of the kind of stuff we saw first or second half. The Crusaders kept things going, and that's what they needed to do.
Yeah, agreed. There were some little missteps, like we talked about, some passing miscommunications in the first half, but a lot of that was fixed in the second half, happened a little bit, but obviously they went over it at halftime, and it was fixed. Second half, a lot of defensive play. Obviously, the Elsik guys were tired because they were just on the offensive the whole time, and it kind of wore down on them. Those last 10 minutes, you could tell those guys were tired out there, and Straight Jesuit just kept their strength up. A couple of yellow cards on both sides there. Some guys subbed out and in, and some good subs. I believe we had a goal from one of the subs, the second goal. And, yeah, great game for Straight Jesuit. Moving on with some confidence here, and the guys are dancing as they go off the field. They should be, because this was just an incredible win. Any final thoughts to wrap it up, Thomas?
I mean, you look at the way this team played today. I mean, we were questioning the type of team we'd see today. We saw a good team out there today. I mean, they played strong from start to finish. They hit all the keys we hit on in the pregame, and, I mean, what more can we say? This is just a good team win. This is a good team win not only for that, but this gives you a huge leg up going into the rest of district play.
Oh, yeah. So we've got, of course, a ton more games we're going to bring to you on here. Hopefully, guys, we're going to be getting into a lot more district play and eventually, hopefully, the playoffs here. And we're going to bring you a lot more baseball, basketball, and maybe some rugby and wrestling content if we get the okay for that. But as for that, that's going to do it for tonight, and we're signing off. Thomas Hatfield, Landon Foltz here, and that's been CSN Sports Network. Thank you, guys, and good night.
Yep, and also be sure to join us next time out is next Tuesday against Dawson. That will be our next soccer home game. We should be there next Tuesday, but we will let you know. But other than that, that's all we've got for you guys from Landon Foltz. I'm Thomas Hatfield. Good night, everybody. We'll see you Friday for basketball at 7 p.m.